are no secrets.
Where's the rest of the team?
Initial flashpoint.
Okay,
The metro map.
hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Blake Damon here, and today I'm playing DPS at Suvasa. I picked Sombra because our team looked like it could support a dive comp. Otherwise I would have picked Symmetra because there's so many walls in this map that there'd be so many sneaky places that she could put her turrets. But Sombra's good here too. There are a lot of alleyways and places where she could run and hide. It's important for Sombra to have these hiding places now because her translocator isn't what it once was. I am a little wary because I do note that they have a Hanzo, and Hanzo and Sombra don't really get along.
Catch you later.
I see a hostile.
I was enemy. Surrender to my will.
Okay.
And I'm back.
Oh! Yeah, in my head I was imagining Hanzo backing out and away, but he didn't do any of that. So yeah, the thing I'm going to take away from this is probably not to assume what the enemy team is doing or what the enemy Hanzo is doing in this situation. You always got to check, otherwise they could shoot you in the back of the head. You know, I kind of really miss the old hack. I know a heap of people hated it, but I really liked it. And yeah, I gotta admit that I found it annoying when it was used against me. But yeah, despite that, I still miss it.
Peace. I was enemy here.
Why?
Surrender to my will.
Catch you later.
I need...
Nodding off.
Objective's mine. Care to join me?
Gotta make sure no one's gonna dive in at the last second. We only won that point because our Genji was able to pull off an amazing blade. He was able to eliminate the DPS, the support, and a big one, the tank. The tanks are very difficult to eliminate, but once they have been eliminated, the rest of the team might find it a bit more difficult to win team fights. So yeah, well done to the Genji for that amazing play.
Gotta go.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Oh shit! There I thought I'd be safe behind the column, but no, nowhere is safe from Hanzo's arrows. You know, for a tiny looking arrow, it really doesn't feel like it's that tiny. It sometimes feels like the arrowhead has the circumference of a tree trunk. Oh my god, I hate Hanzo so much. Like, there's no possibility of ever getting healed through that. And even though my elimination counted as a headshot, it probably technically landed a foot away from my head. Probably didn't even touch my hair. And yet, I still got headshot. Through all that, what I mean to say is you need to be careful around Hanzo. Careful with peeking and hide behind your tank.
Surrender to my will.
Guess who's picked?
Oh god.
Time for the reckoning!
I'm on fire! What else to do?
Please.
Lost.
And I Gotta go.
We lost that last point because the enemy team wasn't fighting on the point. They pushed forward a bit away from the point, making it very hard for us to contest the point because we were so far away. So I guess my little Overwatch tip is to know the importance of the point. It's a thing you need to capture in order to win the game, but not necessarily the place where you need to have your team fights. Do what the enemy team did here and push forward a bit and find a good spot to hold away from the point.
Enemy here.
Minutes later.
Apagando las luces.
That was a pretty good ult combo between me and the Genji. My ult took away their abilities for 3 seconds, which was enough time for my team and Genji with his ult to eliminate the team. So yeah, well done team.
Ooh, this one has teeth.
Right now I'm kind of playing scout. There's so many ways to get to the point, so it's important to let my team know where the enemy might be coming from. That way there'll be no surprises and they won't be catching us off balance.
Can I get heals, please? Oh, I can't reach you.
Let's wipe them out.
Zarya na.
Activating self-destruct sequence.
Yeah, we lost that team fight, but we did capture the point, and that's a win in my books. And getting eliminated after capturing a point isn't always a bad thing. Sometimes turns out that the point is way closer to the spawn than where you originally were. But then sometimes it's really, really far. And you also don't want to be charging enemy ults. So yeah, maybe not getting eliminated is probably the better option.
I've one. Enemy here. Flash somebody call.
And that's so low.
Surrender to my will.
I'm untouchable. Right now.
If it wasn't going to be the Hanzo arrow, it's going to be the soldier's ult. I was bound to be eliminated anyway. You know what? I feel like I would have preferred being eliminated by the soldier's ult, because then that would be understandable. But Hanzo and his arrows, ooh, it boils my blood. Despite the soldier's ult, we somehow still managed to capture the point. Our Genji is amazing at being DPS. He's honestly carrying this team. This match is Genji's game and we're just all playing in it. So Genji, if you're seeing this, thank you so much for the carry.
Please don't. I mean, it's okay.
Yeah, me and Brigitte, we don't get along either. If she wanted to, Brigitte could totally focus me down.
Ana itself.
I will be so disappointed.
I didn't use my ult there because Genji and Ana were using their ults, so I thought I'd hold on to mine and maybe use it for the enemy's final push.
Nice.
And I didn't need to use my ult after all.
Okay, well, I used it! Yay!
Anyway, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share, and subscribe if you haven't already.
I just kept dying at the beginning there. No, you did.